Scott's a trip.
And we are live. Welcome to the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast with your host, SuperFly, Jahn Lee, the podcast god. And beside me, my newest co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, the referee from last night, Jahn.
Hey, spoiler alert. A lot of people don't know what happened yet.
True. That is
but
true.
I guess Johnny let the cat out of the bag. Last night, Johnny and Andy had their match. And me, being true to my word, called it down the middle.
Exactly.
However, due to, for lack of a better term, being spoil sports, they weren't practicing good sportsmanship. Andy and Calamity Jane, I am no longer part of the NiceGuyAndy podcast. I have my contract with the NiceGuyAndy part has been terminated. I have been fired, as a former WWE character used to say.
That's true.
Thanks to Calamity Jane, the thing. However, the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast is maybe under the NiceGuyAndy umbrella, but it is hosted by SuperFly Johnny Lee. Andy has no say-so over that. So I am currently the co-host of the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast.
Exactly. It was a good match last night. I was willing to shake his hand after, but we all saw what happened.
He wasn't having it.
I was actually
the match, I mean, obviously you and Andy and even myself are not seasoned veterans by any means. I had, like I said, I've done some referee training and I've did some practice matches in between, for training. However, last night was my first official match refereeing it. Your first ever match, period. Andy's first ever match. Now, let's not kid ourselves. We weren't planning to go out there and put on a 60-minute classic like Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat. We were not planning on that.
Exactly. We went out there and we did our thing.
You did your thing, Johnny. You pulled out the victory. You got the 1, 2, 3. You're no longer just John. Now, Facebook's being a little buttheads about that. That's probably Andy's got something to do with that.
Probably.
What up, Maverick?
But see, I already beat that clown Andy, and now I'm moving on from it. Because now
That's
it's
right.
a new day.
Oh.
That was a nice knee by Ray.
That wasn't a knee. That was just a kick in the face.
We
are watching Vengeance, WWE Vengeance 2004.
And also the greatest hits of WWE matches.
Oh, I don't know what you were watching. I just know that match.
It's pretty good, though, because we're getting to see a young Randy Orton versus a young Edge.
I did, to the best of my ability, try to call that match down the middle. I wasn't taking your side. I wasn't going to take Andy's. Andy wanted me to call it down the middle. He tried everything in the back. He tried to give me a gold chain, tried to slip me a couple $100. I wouldn't do it.
I noticed that the $100 they tried to slip you it looked a little bit light.
No, it was $100. It was a $100 bill.
He tried his best.
He tried, but,
But you gotta remember that referee has to be impartial to everything.
I was impartial. Thank you to Terry England, Brandon T. Wilson, with Triple Crown Wrestling and Ultimate Championship Wrestling. Is that what UCW stands for?
Ultimate Championship Wrestling?
That's what I just said.
That is what it stands for.
Okay. I wasn't sure. For having us
Man.
Hated that we had to go down there for that under those circumstances, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's right. Now we're moving on to a better, brighter day.
Yeah. Hey, if you do anything this weekend, Saturday, EWA, the Telford YMCA in Richmond, Kentucky. We have EWA Prime 9.
Yep.
And former member of the Nice Guy Andy podcast, or even Rinky Dink BS podcast. Cam will be... Okay, that was a weak looking leg drop he just did. I think that's the only time I ever seen that. But, sorry, I got distracted. Cam will be hosting his own show.
The Party Lounge.
The Party Lounge.
The first one they did almost broke off into chaos because he invited the Bishop and Bread and then Omega and even higher decided to show up, and it almost broke into a fight. Almost had the disco ball break before it could get started.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, look. That reminds me of what I did to Andy last night. The forearms.
Yeah.
And then he hit him with a kitchen sink. This
was when Randy didn't know what the heck he was doing.
Yeah, and we're seeing moves that he don't really
Well,
use
he
anymore.
needs to bring that knee choke back, but I digress. We got some good show. Adrian Alexander has just been in the business 5 years or so, and he's done a good job.
Sure has. We're going to see even higher versus Icon Lee inside a qualifying match, ladder match.
Ooh. Both we got Icon Lee, our Nice Guy Andy podcast heavyweight champion. We got Ethan Heyer, the Ring Generals heavyweight champion. Now, to my knowledge, this can always change. As they say, card subject to change.
That's right.
Do you think they do a title for title? Ring Generals and Nice Guy Andy podcast title?
It could happen.
Winner takes all?
It could happen. As they say,
anything can happen in wrestling. That's how it is.
And whoever does
now,
could be a double champ.
I'm also going to let the cat out of the bag for those that know. Earlier tonight, I paid for one of my licenses. So I'll be... Hey, Caitlin. That's my best friend. She hates me. No, she don't. But, well, your number 2 guy got fired last night, Caitlin. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to have her do that.
Yeah. Caitlin, don't hate me. I love Caitlin. She's my good friend.
I think that the match between Icon and...
Hey, John, no.
Listen, John Gilbert, you're just mad because
I'll take that off the wall. I need toilet paper, John.
John Gilbert, let me just tell you, SuperFly, you're just jealous of how he gets the honeys and you don't.
Oh! I'm sorry, that may have made her become number 2. Thank you! So am I number 1 and then Jane's number 2? Nice.
That's right, because she fired you. Because Annie made her. I don't know what was with that. I mean, I thought they would have been happy.
You know what? Let's not... I'm trying to move on. It was good, but we're doing good things.
And here we got Orton doing a rest hold.
This feels good tonight. We're doing this show without Andy. Hopefully he's out relaxing, doing his thing.
John Gilbert, you don't want smoke with the gold. Remember that. Here we see Randy Orton doing a very rare rest hold.
He's got that working hold, not a rest hold, working hold. He's really trying to cinch it in and move it. He's not resting by any means. He's struggling putting his weight on it. You hardly ever see a rear chin lock, side chin lock, headlock move like that anymore. You never do. And Randy Orton putting all his weight on it. Randy Orton's still in his earlier, he's probably 2 years in the WWE main business, probably 3 years total at this point.
Pretty much he's been around long.
You didn't like him, but you could sense something was there. We had no idea he'd become as great as he was.
Michael Scott, I am glad that SuperFly's back. And
Michael Scott, we appreciate you, brother, but you have, you know what? Thank you for the kind words.
Stay in your lane, John Gilbert. We already know that you're a bully.
I mean, he did flush you down the toilet.
And also, he did admit that he is kind of a bully.
Yeah. But like I said, Caitlin, in case you missed it because you came in after I made the announcement, I am no longer, as of right now, I've got a lawyer looking into it because I thought I had an ironclad contract. We'll see about that. I am the co-host of the Rinky Dink Bullshit podcast with SuperFly Johnny. I am no longer part of the NiceGuyAndy side of the podcast. I've been let go on that.
We're watching Randy Orton versus Edge from Vengeance 04. What's up, Robert Morrow? Glad to be back.
Thank you, Robert. You the man, Robert. I take back everything Caitlin says about you when you're not around.
I've been missing my sequence all this time, too.
It's a good thing, man. We had good matches.
Oh, look at Edge's face here, too. You can tell they were scrapping.
Yeah.
His face got a bit
Well, this was
red
Edge just coming back off that first neck surgery.
And
Took about a year.
And this before he became the rated R Edge.
Yeah, rated R superstar. But
you can kind of see.
Oh!
Yeah, he got his.
Oh, no, I thought he was going for a guillotine sleeper.
Screw this podcast. I want Andy. Of course you want Andy, John. You like bullies because you're a bully. That's
John
why your mama's
Gilbert,
favorite's better.
Andy's not here tonight. Get over yourself, sir. We love you, though.
Robert Morrow says, Sean, calm down.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to start trouble, Robert. She don't talk bad about you. You stay grounded, Caitlin. Don't you over... Oh, never mind. I'm going to hush. I don't want to get you in trouble. Anybody else watching? Caitlin's a good, dear friend of us on the podcast. She's a great fan. We do love her and appreciate her here. I like to give her a hard time at the shows because if I don't, she gets sad, and if she don't pick on me, I'm happy.
Look at that. Their hockey fighting before hockey fighting was cool. Went from their knees all the way up to their feet.
That's the way to go, fighting.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for an Irish whip. He's like, psych! Russian leg sweep. You hardly ever see a good Russian leg sweep
I'm
anymore.
just noticing that you can kind of see a bit of the Red R superstar trying to come out of him on the tights.
Yeah, I like that new look. He's starting to get a little angrier edge at this point.
Yep.
And he vowed at this point to take out every member of Evolution, starting with Randy Orton. Then he was going to face and beat Batista. Then he was going to, I guess, take out Flair and then beat Triple H.
Sean, you in shorts, he says.
I am wearing shorts. It's hot where I work, dude.
Nice roll up by Edge. Edge caught him with that roll up and only got two.
Shout out to the man known as Edge, Adam Copeland, as he recovers from surgery from a broken tibia. I can't talk.
Tibia.
That's what I said.
Oh, look, it looks like he has a broken tibia right now.
No, he's wore out. He's winded.
I think he was trying to pay homage to Macho Man Randy Savage that night at the cage.
It's homage. The H is silent. That's how it's pronounced.
I mean, Scott Diamond said homage.
Well,
too.
Scott Diamond's allowed to say it. He's a veteran. He's earned the rights to mispronounce words.
What if he's actually pronounced it right, though?
It's pronounced homage. It's
Edge about to jump off. Cover them chicken legs up. Oh, it's hot there? I live in Texas.
well, you have fun in Tejas.
He loves his Texas. He does have a beautiful woman.
Johnny, you've been trying to steal everybody's
That's
woman.
not true.
You tried to steal Donnie Green's woman.
That's not true. It's been proven that was fabricated.
You tried to steal Bear's woman.
That's
no, I
true.
think she would have actually went with
That's
you,
true,
honestly.
because she was.
Bear, I'm just kidding, buddy.
I mean, that's true because Bear did say she tried to get out here when she saw my chest. But everyone else, it's been a fabrication that Andy himself implanted.
You tried to steal Andy's woman.
No, that was actually him. He actually photoshopped my head.
Likely story.
Do I really look like Andy's body?
I don't know. I don't check guys' bodies out, dude.
That person's got a 2 inside the crowd. I wonder what they're trying to say. Are they calling Randy Orton number 2 or are they calling Edge number 2? Good near fall for Randy Orton right there.
Randy Orton, and look, he's staying on him, but he's wore out too.
Yep. Oh, he threw off the thing.
He threw off his elbow pad.
Looks like he's getting serious now. Nope. Edge comes back.
Execution.
Nope. Near fall.
I know his knee pad slipped down, but I can't get over. Lies.
What do you mean by that?
John
Andy?
Gilbert, he is trying to steal your girl.
I'm not trying to steal your girl, John Gilbert. I'm a
Hey,
man of
SuperFly
integrity.
is Mr. Steal Your Girl.
I can't help it that the girls like the sheen.
God.
And Andy, stop being on there saying lies. Brother, you got a snapper, okay? You know what that snapper does? It allows you to...
What's up, buddy?
Exactly. DJ Hootie Hoo, you the man. I don't care what Andy says about you. Oh, near fall. He tried to steal the win by putting his feet on the ropes. Now he's shocked and now he's getting angry. Classic RKO setup. Now he's going for that old classic. Crawling around on the mat.
Yeah, at least he ain't banging on the mat where he tore his shoulder that one time. Look at that baby face look on him.
Yep. This is way before he got the tattoos, way before he became the legend. Vicious one that we knew.
Nice leg drop.
The funny thing is that he can still do that.
Nice leapfrog. Yeah, but he don't need to do it all the time.
Oh, shut up, John Gilbert. You're just a bully. Nobody listens to bullies.
Ooh, that's a good one, Michael Scott. Do you think that they gone with Jindrak? You mean Jindrak over Batista? Orton and Jindrak were good friends, and at that time, Randy Orton was not a good guy backstage.
That is true.
Don't you threaten us, Cam.
Cam's coming to the studio.
We don't want him. I'll lock him out.
But if Mark Jindrak had been part of Evolution, just think.
I'm not gonna. Everybody says Maven has a great drop kick, which he does. His drop kick was pretty good. That's his move. Kind of like Flair's move is the chop.
Yep.
But Jindrak, his drop kick was great. His drop kick, he could get heights. Most people can hit a better drop kick. Can't hit a drop kick from the ropes as good and high as Mark Jindrak could.
I think that
Jindrak couldn't get over in the States, but he could get over very well in Mexico where he's been.
And another good drop kicker was Okada, because he can get up.
I am not worried about Okada.
His drop kicks are pretty good.
Not really.
He gets plenty high.
Now, I'll tell you who's got the best drop kick. That's Bob Hardcore Sparkplug Holly.
Yeah, he does got a great one. Lucas Bayard said, I'm going to SmackDown up in Louisville. Hell yeah, brother. Go enjoy yourself.
Louisville.
Yep.
Lucas, good job, man. Go up to SmackDown in Louisville.
It's the Ricky Dragon
We're
and the Steamboat.
Good job. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Randy Savage from WrestleMania 3.
Still one of the best WrestleMania matches ever to exist.
That match should have been arrested because it stole the show.
Exactly.
They say it wasn't the best match on WrestleMania 3 because it wasn't the match that drew the money.
Yeah, but it was definitely the one that
it was the one that people still remember. Granted, the only thing people talk about is a bigger field of everybody seeing Andre Slam.
Yeah.
Because
he was great. What about Bunzel's drop kick?
Jumping Jim Brunzell, his was all right. I tell you who had a good drop kick. Tito Santana.
Yes. Tito was a great drop kicker.
Yeah, his had more snap on it, but Tito has even said, like, I don't care if I'm the best or not.
That's true. But he did have one of the best ones.
Yeah.
He don't get a lot of appreciation for
Tito,
what he's doing.
Speaking of Tito, he's a school teacher. Will probably just retire.
DJ Hoodoo said, sucks that Adam got hurt. I was kind of hoping for a Brood reunion at AEW. AEW.
Yeah, but we kind of sort of got one. Christian's not going to do it. He's doing too good at his new gimmick. Speaking of which, what are y'all going to get Christian for Father's Day?
Yeah, he's all our daddies. Y'all know
he ain't my dad. Shit.
Santana was so smooth in most things he did. Way overlooked. That's right. Yeah. Nobody appreciates what Tito Santana brought to the table.
Yep. Santana. You know what's crazy is you could beat Santana. That was proof you could go to the next.
Yep. Just like with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I mean, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat can still go for a guy his age today.
Yes, but Steamboat just had his final match a couple of years ago.
But you know, if he wanted to, he could have one last final match with someone. Probably with someone like an AJ Styles or someone that he feels fits his style.
Yeah. Everybody thought he's had his last match with Steve Austin in '94. And then he has that sick 3-on-1 match against Jericho and got talked into doing one more televised match. Well, two more if you count the one right after.
Yep. What's that one?
Did you know there was a story that Big Show wanted to take a Steamboat arm drag?
Oh, damn.
Big Show. This was in 2009, right after WrestleMania 25.
Where he put on a classic.
Right, where Steamboat... And then the next night, they had, 5-on-5 tag match with some people, just try to get people going. Steamboat was talking in the back, saying, okay, he'll feed in for an arm drag, he'll feed in. Big Show was like, and then I'll feed in, and everybody was like, no, you're too big. I would have liked to have seen Steamboat Big Show take a Steamboat arm drag.
It would have been something unique, seeing a giant getting arm dragged by Ricky.
Steamboat may have done the arm drag.
It's the woman that fired you. Calamity Jane.
Jane, how are you?
Jane, you know that we care. Why are you getting mad? She's doing that face where she's confused about us being here.
Oh, she looks mad.
Well, we're just...
Hey, I'm fired from the Nice Guy Andy podcast. I was hired on as a co-host for the Rinky Dink Bullshit podcast.
Yep. And here we see the classic spot with Macho Man's arms tied into the ropes. Got out of it.
But I am appealing that termination, Jane, just so you know. I thought we were friends because I do have a lot of respect for you.
Jahn, why are you even there? She said. We told you.
Woman, I just answered it.
He's now.
I just knocked the headset off the thing. I may not have a job here yet. Yep.
So, that was a good one by Macho Man just now.
That knee to the back. Yep. This match was great, but one thing I don't like about this is it was scripted from the get-go. Savage was a stickler. Everything had to.
Oh, she got mad and cussed.
She'll be all right. Love you too, Jane.
One thing I realized that George Zimmer still was also part of this match, but they used to
he was a manager.
But yeah, you're right. Macho Man was a stickler for perfection.
I mean, what else could he be with his big hairy back?
Yeah.
Scroll down, see what he says.
Don't try showing me some leg. I'll tell HR. Wait, you'll tell
You're
HR?
gonna tell yourself?
Aren't you the human resources lady?
She's gonna talk to herself now. What's crazy? Damn. This is before waxing. What else could he be but a professional wrestler?
Yep.
What's crazy is George the Animal Steel actually is a very smart man.
Yep.
The man behind the monster, George the Animal Steel. Jim Myers is his actual name. He was actually a school teacher. Very smart man.
Exactly, she said.
He's so full of crap.
But the fact that he was smart.
No, like I said, Savage was such a stickler. He would literally be pacing the floor all the time, wanting everything to look right. He'd even said, "What color laces should I put in my boots?"
Yep. Because he wanted everything to be perfect.
He wanted everything to be perfect.
Kind of like whenever he's with Elizabeth, he had paranoia that the boys would be trying to get with her.
Well,
don't forget
let's not talk about that. That was crazy. He was paranoid.
Don't forget my favorite story when he fought a groom at a Waffle House just because he was hungry with a butter knife when the groom pulled an actual knife on him. All because he's hungry. All
because the guy came in, told the people of Waffle House, "Hey, I just got married today. Yay!" And Savage goes,
"Shit about you with it."
I've heard the story. Savage got arrested up here at Winn-Dixie, right up the road. It's not there anymore, but it used to be a Winn-Dixie here. Got caught for stealing steaks. Got arrested.
Yep. And he was sharing a jail cell with my dad.
Well, crazy.
Yep. Oh, nice suplex bomb.
Savage could do some great moves.
Yep. It's just a shame that by the time
nobody throws an elbow like Savage. Everybody else, when they do their top rope elbows, they either look sloppy like you're trying to protect yourself, or they're here above the head.
Yeah.
Savage, he's looked like he's flexing his bicep as he comes down on that elbow. Nobody else. Angle. I did a good one off the diving board into the pool once.
Hell yeah.
Nobody wants to see that. But mine looked great, but even if it didn't look great, what the worst that was going to happen? I'd got in the water.
Oh, Irish whip. Oh, nice counter, kicking himself face.
But in all generosity, we got great advice from a lot of greats in this business. Several guests of the show has given us some advice. We had Donnie Green give us some advice. Scott Diamond work with us. Even though he doesn't like us now, I'll give credit where credit is due. Joe Monroe gave us great advice. Some actually pretty decent advice.
Wait, are y'all watching this Steamboat versus? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are, Jane. It's a bunch of great matches.
Yep.
Some of them underrated, I guess.
This is the match that Macho Man wished that all his other matches could have been like. But the thing is, He need to understand.
Well, see, once you reach something, you're not going to get that same magic.
Yep. Even if you do
Which is
micromanage.
pitiful. I really don't like that. Oh.
And Ricky Drag Steamboat was basically doing things that now we see everyone doing it anymore.
Steamboat, yeah, but Steamboat on his arm drags, yeah, he does his own style to him. But he stole his arm drags from Jack Briscoe.
Yep.
Not Gerald Briscoe, Vince McMahon's stooge. Oh, excuse me, BKM stooge.
Yep.
Him and Pat Patterson.
More like Jack Briscoe, the brother that wasn't in WWE.
Well, Jack Briscoe, NWA champion. Back in the days when you were NWA champion, you were expected to go 7 nights a week, 60 minutes.
Yep.
Each night, twice on Sundays. Do double headers. Should you be required to? Now the NWA is they're trying, but seems like 1 step forward, 3 steps back.
Oh.
Oh.
Send them into the corner.
Turnbuckle.
Oh, roll up.
Sunset flip.
Kick out.
Steamboat. Oh, God.
Oh, he went right for
Savage. Almost hit referee Dave Hebner. That's Dave.
Now they fight over the pin.
Yeah, roll up. Savage tried to pin with a handful of tights. Steamboat kicked out.
Punch to the face. Steamboat's got him on his knees.
Chop to the head. Open fist.
Surprised the referee's not trying to give him warning about that open fist.
No, it was open fist you can do. That's got to be open fist. If you hit with a closed fist, you're getting knocked out. You gotta, I learned that while studying refereeing.
That's right, Jane. So many intense false finishes during this match. That's right. Because referee
Dave Hebner took a perfect referee bump.
Yeah, I like that. I liked what he did.
Savage with that left-handed takedown lariat. You hardly ever see that anymore.
Spread eagle. That's the way Dave needed to land. Oh, here we go. The Macho Man elbow. He's going
Flying elbow drop.
Calm for it. No referee.
Well, I take that back. CM Punk tries to do one like him, but it's still not looking right.
Even Shawn Michaels couldn't replicate it.
Shawn Michaels wasn't trying. Shawn Michaels did his own thing. I'll give Shawn Michaels that much credit.
Although he did adopt a similar pose before he hit the elbow.
Yeah, Punk did.
So did Shawn Michaels.
I've never seen him stand up and do that. He just jumped and did it.
Now Macho Man's got the ring bell. Oh, but George Edmonds still jumped up and stole it.
Trying to take it down.
Oh, he got kicked
Savage kicked upside the head. You know, I need a new blanket. George Steele, let me borrow your back.
Yeah.
Back here for a minute.
Oh! Just shoved Macho Man right off the corner, too.
But you see what that did? That gave Savage an out.
Yep.
He could say, hey, I had that match won.
Scoop slam.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Savage into the small package. Inside cradle.
And Ricky
1, 2, 3. Savage with the pin. Now, there was a lot of talk about.
What a finish, too.
There's been a lot of talk about. Oh, I was going to say something. Shit, I forgot.
Look at that.
I like how after every match, the ring announcer gets into the ring. Rest in peace, Howard Finkel. After every match, the ring announcer gets into the ring, makes the call, your winner, such and such person, instead of just standing there on the back.
Feels like a big fight, too, when they do that.
Man, I want one of those carts.
That was actually a pretty cool idea for WrestleMania 3. They had the cart.
They did it at 6, too.
Yep. Look at that. Your champion. Intercontinental champion, Rinky the Dragon.
Heavyweight champion.
That was a good match because Macho Man playing it, but at the same time, he couldn't do all that for all his matches.
Yeah, well, Savage always liked to map everything out. That's why he had such great matches with DDP in 97. Oh,
Here's one, No Mercy 2016.
An underrated match. The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. I think title for career.
Yep, I think that was what the stipulation was. It's also during time when...
This was that time when they were... See, the thing is, though, with Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, whatever you want to call him this week, I can't put my finger on it. It's 1 minute they want him there, the next minute they wouldn't.
Yep. That was a nice policy.
Like, granted, he's the greatest seller this side of Kurt Hennig.
Exactly.
But WWE would sometimes do something to him, and then he'd either get injured or do something in the back. He never failed a drug test.
Exactly. Nice clothesline.
But it's just, they can't take themselves seriously with him.
Exactly, because if they did, he'd get injured, and then it's like they push him for a while, and then I can't put my finger on it. It's like he gets injured, or his momentum
wants to
disappears.
call. I might put my phone on there. I don't want him calling yours. Saint Dinglehead.
It's Roadcaster.
I know. It's going. Give it just a minute. Yeah, Maverick, give us just a minute, bud.
Miz going at Dolph Ziggler like he's been playing. This was also during time after he cut that promo on Daniel Bryan on the Smack Talk show.
Talking smack.
Yep.
Yeah, this was back when Miz really tried to bring prestige and credibility back to the Intercontinental title. Granted, Miz, 8-time Intercontinental champion. Toss up. Shawn Michaels, Dolph Ziggler, Mr. Perfect. Who sells? Oh. That's like picking your favorite kid.
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, because everybody is thrown. Hey, I'll tell you what, another one that sells good out of those you messed up, one you didn't bring up. Billy Gunn. He could sell.
He could sell his ass off. Oh, I like this. I like this move right here. He's got both arms hooked and he's trying to make him submit. But then Dolph stood up.
Yeah, it's
nice clothesline, takes him down. This was during a time when Miz really was coming to his bag.
There we go. All right. Hey, Maverick, call me on Messenger. I should be attached now.
Oh, I just now realized Maurice is out there. This during that time when Maurice came back.
Yeah, when she was hugging about Miz before she got pregnant. Which
also shout out to her for surviving what she went through recently.
Oh yeah, the Kane Serious problem.
Yep.
And on behalf of everybody here at the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast and the NiceGuyAndy Podcast, even though they fired me, fuck cancer.
Yep, fuck cancer. Cancer is a bit.
There we go. Hold on.
What's up, Hayden?
What, Mike Maverick? What the fuck you want?
Nothing, just saying congratulations to SuperFly Johnny Lee.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
he wiped the out with Andy. I mean, he whipped him from pillar. That's a lie.
No, but like, how was the turnout of that show?
It was good.
It was a good turnout.
That's good.
Yep.
But yeah, I was wondering, I just wanted to call and say congratulations and stuff like that because you deserve it.
Appreciate that.
Oh, sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Yeah. Fight now, but
we're watching like just a thing of great matches for the Intercontinental title, and we saw the Edge versus Randy Orton from Vengeance
04.
Yep. Then we got, obviously the Steamboat
Wasn't
Savage.
Wasn't that right before Edge got hurt again?
Yep. Tore his groin and had to go off. That's before we started being heel and turning.
And right before we got Matt Hardy shown back up after he got fired.
Well, that was a year later.
But I think that's before Shelton Benjamin became Intercontinental Champion for the first time.
Yep, because Jericho won the title. Yeah, but this was in July of 04. Now we're watching Miz versus Dolph Ziggler, No Mercy, 2016, when they were called pay-per-view stuff on the WWE Network every other week.
Yeah, yeah. That was title versus career.
Yeah, title versus career.
This is when he started using the shotgun drop kick.
Well, he was doing that.
Isn't that the same event where Bray Wyatt won the championship for the first time?
Nope.
He won.
Daniel Bryan won the title the first time Bray Wyatt won it the first time at Elimination Chamber, I think, 2019. Because I know 2018 he did that.
It was the same year.
Tag team with.
Yeah. It was 2016 because 2019 is when he.
No, 2016 he never won the title. All he did was win the tag team title with Neville.
No, it was 2017 when he won it. Because
he had that feud with Randy Orton.
Because no shit, dude, you're making me think, asshole.
Because if you remember, I was at your house watching that WrestleMania where the cockroaches appeared on the ring.
That's right, Jane. He tore his groin stealing Matt Hardy's spade.
That's right, Jane. Even though I got fired from the Nice Guy Andy podcast, but I'm still part of the Rinky Dink bullshit podcast.
I think what did Dolph Ziggler wrong was that he was a seller.
Yeah, he had the curse of the dreaded good hand.
Plus, when he got that concussion back 2013, that's what did it for him. It stopped his momentum.
I don't know. I don't think he cared, but he's doing good.
Honestly, I think
New Japan and everywhere else.
Honestly, Dolph, man, his career in WWE was kind of like up and down.
Yep.
Went from being a part of the Spirit Squad to being Dolph Ziggler.
Not only part of the Spirit Squad, he was also Kerwin White's
a tag team champion.
He was caddy. Yeah, he was 1/5.
Oh, that's right. He was. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He was caddy. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was caddy of Kerwin White.
Yep.
I wonder where that thing would have went had.
Yeah. It probably would.
If he would have came out he would have came out and legit did like full on white dude, that's probably where it would have went.
Yeah, but then they stopped it when he was friggin'.
Yep, when Eddie died.
Yeah, then he took time off and came back and did that mini feud with Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
Yeah. But he's a ECW champion. Can't say that about too.
Even though
you got to think ECW at that time.
Nice kick.
Even though he lost it in like 30 seconds to Kane.
8 seconds.
About was 30.
No, less than that. It was like the shortest WrestleMania match for the longest time, up until The Rock used it to beat Eric Rowan in 2016.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, this was
when I swear to God,
the brand split.
Yeah. I swear to call and say.
This was when 2016 SmackDown actually mattered a lot.
Yep.
Because they start having things like Miz going off on Daniel Bryan.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. It's just I'm walking outside, so I might lose you.
Well, can't lose what you never had.
I don't like his figure four because every time he does it, it's weird and awkward.
Well, not everybody does a great figure
Nice
four.
kick to the hamstring.
I mean, not every
But
figure
yeah,
four is like Hogan was in Nitro.
That's true.
right.
Also, Hogan
Well,
had the weak.
I just wanted to say congratulations on winning and getting your name back, and I can't wait to see what you do with the Rinky Dink Bullshit podcast.
Appreciate it.
Which, by the way, you're welcome for the name.
Yep. Nice close.
All right, you guys. Have
We're
a good.
not paying you for it, so you cheap, lazy bastard. We're not paying you for the name.
Dude, I don't want you to pay me for it.
Y'all tricked me watching. Well, we were watching Debo
Alrighty,
versus
man.
Macho.
I'm going to get off here, Maverick. Talk at you later, brother.
Oh, it looks like
All right, y'all go.
And we got B Money calling, so hold on. Yep.
B Money calls Sean's messenger.
He don't know me. He don't have me on Messenger.
He should.
Well, he don't. He hates me. Hey, B Money, shit. Or let me just... Here,
No,
let me log out, and then you log back in
right.
on the thing. All right, yeah, B Money, give us a few minutes. We'll call you back, brother, or you can call back. Speaking of which, B Money, had you
right.
been there, it might have gone a different way. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, he's calling me. He does have me.
Yeah, I'll call you. B Money.
All right, hey, what's up, B Money? Oh, hold on. Ah, shit.
I'm on to you.
It's
Right now.
call Johnny on his because he's connected to thing. Sorry, we goofed up. Technical difficulties, y'all.
Yep. Sometimes that happens though.
Yeah, Johnny, you sick ass little bitch. There he goes. Sick ass little bitch.
John.
What's up? It's Johnny now. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Damn, I guess we got caught.
Hello?
All right. Well, technical difficulties.
He
So,
called-
you know,
He
hey.
said John and then disappeared.
Here he comes. He's calling. He's calling. All right. Let's do this shit.
Did not answer.
He don't like you. He don't want to talk. He's mad at you.
No, hold up.
You hurt his foot with your
He
chin.
got to call my actual phone number because something's wrong with
Yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, we had a great time this weekend.
Oh, go let B Money in. He's,
Okay. I'll
he's
go let
here.
him in. I'll be right back, y'all.
B Money's here, guys. I was calling. I thought they was calling in. Right now we got Miz versus Dolph Ziggler on the TV. An underrated classic, but Dolph Ziggler has not gone far because Dolph Ziggler was always a seller, and that kind of hindered him. But I do know that it was the 2013 concussion that really messed up everything for him because he was on the road. And out of the blue is when he fell down the slope because he had that concussion, lost the title, came back, was nothing like he was. They didn't push him, they didn't do anything, and then they start pushing him again, and they just dropped the ball for him. That's right, Mom, that's right. Oh, Dolph Ziggler is selling that leg. Oh, he went for the zigzag. Nope, Miz stopped him. Miz throws him into the turnbuckle. Is he going for a skull crush? Nope, he's going for a powerbomb. Powerbomb. Rebound. No. That could have went bad, but Miz caught him. Kick out. Look at that. Miz went for rebound, powerbomb. Well. Look at who it is. It's B Money. Nice Motley Crue shirt. What's that towel that you got there? Andy talked a big game that night. When it came down to it and we were standing in front of each other, he started showing why.
Is it Sean's?
Yeah. Unless you want to sit there. But, yeah, guys, we got B Money joining us now.
What's up, everybody? Sorry, I've been sick all day and
Yeah, that happens though.
started to feel better, so I was like, shit, might as well
Yeah.
come down here.
Exactly, because sometimes it's better come down and be on instead of just sitting at home.
Yeah. Let's talk about this match. I ain't got to see it yet. Is footage out?
Not yet. It's
Not yet?
going to be. I mean, Andy talked a big game, but when we were standing face to face, he found out what happens when you push me to my limits. Like he beat my back pretty bad, but as soon as I start doing those forearms, that's when I start noticing his game was off, because he didn't feel nothing like he felt when I chopped him that first time. He started covering up like this. I was like, I thought you were talking a big game. You chopped me. Let me chop you a second time. You chopped me.
Yeah.
But
How was it?
it was fantastic. It was nerve-wracking, though. Nervousness got to me. Got them too. But in the end, we got it done.
So I want to know, I heard you got fired.
I did. I was fired from the Nice Guy Andy podcast, but I am the co-host of the Rinky Dink Bullshit podcast.
Oh shit. You found
Yeah.
it all.
Even though the Rinky Dink is under the Nice Guy Andy umbrella, Andy can't touch it.
That's right. Because my lawyer actually had a clause written into the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Something that not even Sterling Funwell can dispute.
Look at this beautiful shirt you got on.
Appreciate that.
Oh, man.
Sparkles right there. Look at that.
Yep, got my
How'd
second
they
back.
do last night? How'd it go, Sean?
It went well. Johnny and Andy, I held up my end of the deal.
Jane got angry. She got the devil on her.
She's mad because we outsmarted her. Yeah, she did get her
Classic.
win.
Man, John, I was Team Andy, and had loyalty to him. But I heard last night you showed a lot of heart and courage, and something about that. I
Yep.
think we can put this thing to rest.
I think that we could. Because last night, when he was standing
I gotta
across
see
from
that.
me,
I gotta see this title, man.
So look at the
One title lover
look
to
at the,
another.
Look at the side plates. It's got me my old wrestling photos.
Nice.
that's a beautiful title. If y'all didn't know, B Money is a 4-time state champion. And he liked to tear people's shoulders anytime he could.
Rip them off the bone.
That's right. If they didn't tap, he's going to rip
That's
them
sick,
off.
brother. It's tap or snap, he says.
That's right.
Tap, snap, or nap.
That's why I said that if he was able to get into wrestling, he should use Daniel Bryan's cattle mutilation, because he likes to go for the shoulders.
Is it pay-per-view right now? Oh,
No,
wait,
we're
this is-
watching
We're,
old-
we're watching
Yeah.
the old school greatest
I
hits.
was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Yeah,
what the
greatest
fuck was that?
intercontinental title matches.
I was like, damn, when did fucking Dolph Ziggler come?
Outsmarted me, she said. Well, Jane, we wasn't trying to outsmart you. We were outsmarting the manager. I mean, his lawyer.
Oh,
Sterling Funwell.
2/3 of the Spirit Squad.
Oh, man.
2/5.
Wow.
Kenny Dykstra with the wristband. Mikey Mondo.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I can't call him
And this is how Miz won.
Mikey anymore.
Yes,
Even though I
you
did get
call
him.
in. You know my number. Hold up, let me send it to you.
Oh, who we got calling in?
Andrew
Andrew
Do
Browning.
Browning. Is he gonna, dude? I don't know, dude. You've been saying your Team Andy.
Yeah, he switched up because
Yeah.
one week me and him was going back and forth.
Yeah, and then
And
the next day he's like, "I'm Team Andy now." Like, dude.
I mean, I know I'm one of the coolest people ever, but that was,
Oh,
that was
it's
a
getting
switch-
deep in
that
here.
was that was a switch up.
And I feel like he was intimidated.
Yeah,
That might have been the reason.
that might have been the reason.
Because after that is when he started saying Team Andy.
Yeah, and then I didn't hear anything else back from all the other clowns that
Yeah.
was talking crap. So,
They were talking
Yeah.
crap all throughout that
yeah.
show.
Scroll
Didn't
down,
say
scroll
nothing
down.
to you.
Yeah.
Dude is a saint. He knows who the boss is.
All right, Jane.
You can tell she's the human resource.
Yeah.
Oh, super kick right to the face.
Jane, I'll give you this. You did a good job last night, and you were great. I'll give you credit. You did your job.
I still remember getting choked on the rope while you were distracted because Andy was telling you to watch him or something. I couldn't even tell what he was telling you.
I don't really remember in the heat of the moment, but I will say this. I did hold up my end of the deal. I promised to call it down the middle. I called it down the middle.
That's right. He called for the 3.
I am a man of my word. Sometimes. But I did call that match down the middle. I promised on the memory of my mother that I would not sway it in any way. When I'm given a job to do, I do it to the best of my abilities.
That's right. My favorite part of that match was the elbow that I dropped into him.
There he is.
Oh, hello.
You've reached the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast.
And you do.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Dude,
Dude, I want to know. I want to know what you think about Team Andy taking the fall.
Best firing that you had, Sean.
Yeah.
What's up, Sean?
What up, dude? I've had plenty of actually satisfying firings, if that's even possible.
Really?
Yeah, that's a long story. Yeah, that's not legal, Jane, but I didn't see if you choked him or not. I was doing my job, paying attention.
Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's true.
Hey, a wise man once said that. But yeah, Drew Browning, you were Team Andy this whole time. Andy lost, man.
Yeah, I was just playing my heel gimmick, you know.
A heel gimmick. You were all for me at one point, and then he money got to you, and you switched up.
What happened there, dude? Did I intimidate you?
Nope, I still need my $100 though.
$100 for what?
Oh no.
That's Andy's money to give you. I haven't heard from Andy since the match last night.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
I tried to text him. I tried to maybe reason with him because it was Jane that fired me. And even though Andy told her to, I tried to talk to him because, like I said, we go way back.
I feel like
maybe I could appeal to his sentimental side. I ain't heard nothing.
I feel like those double knees I gave him left him with some gas. He had to get out of there.
So, John, where's the Johnny now? Can't call you Johnny.
That's right.
Where's the relationship with you and Andy stand now?
Well,
oh boy.
As far as me and Andy goes, I moved past him. I conquered that hill. Now I've moved past him, looking on to the brighter future.
What's it going to look like when he's in the studio here with you, too?
We'll see.
Do you think you can make a match with Andy? And
we'll think about it, because he put me through a lot over April 23rd to May,
especially through that fan.
early June. Made me bleed, made me see color. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it if he's ever in the studio across from me. All I can say is that I'm looking to a brighter day, another tomorrow.
is there anybody you got next on the list?
Not yet. Not that I'm thinking about.
I think once this footage come out, nobody's going to want to mess with you.
That's true.
Nobody's seen it yet. I ain't even seen it yet, guys. But once it comes out, the John's been telling me some stuff. We've been texting, and I can't believe I let Andy get to me like that, man.
I know, right?
He ain't the only one.
It was that
Money
ass.
makes you do crazy things.
Dude, it was like he was like a little parasite that got in my ear and just
Yeah.
rotted my brain, man.
Yeah,
All that
and
money and stuff.
he used the sequins, a purple sequin cowboy hat, and a gold chain to try to lure you.
How am I going to beat cowboy hat and, the sequence, the money, the midget strippers? Like, it was hard.
I mean, we can still do midget strip.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's what
oh,
the
boy.
SuperFly's all about.
Yeah. Dude, man, we appreciate you, brother. Even though you did try to go towards Andy, but
yeah,
You
what
know,
happened there?
uh,
And plus,
you're going to have to answer that one, Hoss.
I really think about getting some more training
What's the next podcast
next week.
next week?
Next week, brother.
We got anybody available yet? Or
I think that we do. I'm going to have to look at my booking sheet.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Normally, I put down my booking sheet to know.
You still booking for Andy, even though you're...
Oh boy.
I just decided I just booked for myself now.
Okay.
Johnny is out of the company.
Okay, I'm just double checking.
I haven't heard from Andy either. To be
Yeah.
You
honest.
know why? Because when I hit those double knees on him, he was holding his neck and screaming, "I got whiplash, man."
Yeah.
Hey, Sean,
Do.
I still watch our Backstreet Boys concert there at the bar brawl.
And that was a good time, man.
Somebody said you couldn't have midget strippers.
Here's the thing,
Oh,
James.
James said you can't have midget strippers anymore. That's our budget.
Oh,
Here's the thing, Jane. The SuperFly's Rinky Dink has been making money that you don't even know about. I'm going to get me some
Oh.
strippers.
Anyways,
hey, midget strippers.
That's
oh,
right.
Oh, hold on. It's official.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah. Because
All right.
Man,
strippers
Hey,
are-
dude, we're going to
Yeah,
get you
yeah.
get off here, bud.
all right, Sean.
All
See you,
right,
Johnny.
See you, brother.
See you, B Money.
See you, dope.
That was Andrew Do Browning, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll show you the footage whenever we get off before I upload it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, here we are. Here we see Jeff Jarrett versus
Shawn Michaels. In Your House 2, 1995, July.
This is during time when Jeff Jarrett was still doing that
Look at old
country
road,
gimmick.
Look at old road dog right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the roadie.
Yep, this is before he became the New Age Outlaw.
This was in Nashville, the same building where Ric Flair had his last match and supposedly had a heart attack during that match.
I read that the other day. Man, that match was a shit.
Boo
show.
these men! Boo! That was a great match. Yes, it was.
This was a great match. This was the match of the card that night. This is back when Shawn Michaels first did his babyface turn after
Money.
turning on.
I'd have you study Shawn Michaels. Because that guy knows how to sell,
Fuck
but
Shawn
he also knows how to make a move look good.
You don't like Shawn Michaels?
No.
What? Hold on. What's your Mount Rushmore, Sean?
I don't have him right much more.
Come on.
Shit.
5 names. 5 names.
5. All right. This is going to be out there. I've always liked Bobby Backlund. Well, this was when he went crazy in '94.
The old chicken wing. He stole that.
Crossface
from me.
chicken wing. Yeah, okay.
He
I
stole
love
move
that,
from me.
though.
He did that move in
He did.
90.
Yeah, he stole that from
He
me.
traveled to the future, saw
That-
you do the chicken wing, and he's like,
Yes.
I'm going to make that mine.
Hey,
That was-
say what you will about Bob Backlund. He was a smart feller.
He was.
Uh,
And that was a great gimmick for him.
Damn,
Yeah.
that was a hell of a bump right
yeah,
there.
backdrop. Shawn Michaels could take bumps. He didn't have to take. Like that backdrop. Because he don't just go over. He goes vertical and then over.
It's kind of crazy the way he got injured, too, because it didn't look like he hit the casket hard.
It
You know
did.
what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
remember that.
We heard it. We thought, okay, did he hit the thing? And I'm watching. I've rewound it, watched the replay again. I'm going to go, he didn't touch it. But you hear it. You hear a thud or something. And I was like, what the hell?
I think whenever he went over it,
Yeah,
I'll
see,
take that.
right there. He
Look
goes,
at that.
he's parallel, vertical, and then straight over. He don't just go over and roll. No, he took it. Put all his weight on that.
You gotta give Jeff Jarrett his players too. The man could sell as well.
Jeff Jarrett was all right, but nobody at that point. Oh, good Lord. Nice gourd buster. What's crazy is when Shawn Michaels was breaking into the business, he was down in Memphis. So him and Jarrett are no strangers to each other. They probably have teamed together in matches in Memphis we don't know anything about.
Exactly. Nice abdominal stretch.
I love the way they set up the ab stretch coming off the ropes.
Yep.
That's how it used to be, and he's right close to the ropes.
Nice guys. He had his
Doing the road dog, pulling the arm, the old referee distracted. Hey, ref, no.
Now the referee's distracted. In that case, he's looking at HBK. All Jeff Jarrett's got to do is put his arm back. Yep, right there it is. Roddy's holding
He
on.
does the pull.
Stops it again.
Abdominal stretch. Zody'd see this. Zody would approve.
Yes, he would. That's a small thing, Speed Money. In a match, sometimes all you gotta do is do the small
Yeah,
things.
see, 2 or 3 things.
And you don't even have to do big moves. The fans eat it up.
Oh, little move. See right there. And the referee
But
comes
the referee
in,
called it
breaks
this
him,
time.
comes around the other way.
I love when the referee comes up and kicks your arm. to
Shawn
stop.
Michaels with that leg toss.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that could have been a better
Yeah.
DDT.
Way better than what was.
He could have done that better, but I don't know. Was that DDT or a jumping face buster? I
It
don't
looked
know.
like both combined, and he just messed up.
That used to be his finish for. Well, I liked his version of the figure 4
Yeah.
because he would go through, step through.
He's telling the
dance
referee,
spin.
I got till 5.
Yeah, till 5. Oh, see,
Shawn loves pulling ropes.
what the heck does that even mean?
What's going on?
SuperFly, Johnny. God, don't forget that.
That's right, Mary. Thank you, Mama.
Oh, look at that. That's what happened to me. Nope, never mind. Because HBK stopped Roddy. And they pulled Roddy over so that Jeff would hit him.
Jarrett hurt his dangle.
Didn't go.
Shawn Michaels with the
Oh.
O'Connor roll.
I love those tights that Shawn's wearing, too.
I like the golden tiger
That's a
print.
good attire.
Shawn always had.
I like
had
when
some great
Shawn had
ones.
the gauntlets instead of just the tape on the wrist.
Yep. I love
He only had the tape on the wrist when he came back.
I
He
love
had
the-
those gauntlets.
I always loved his attires. Even when he had the chaps. And would wear them over the attire even though he used to take the chaps off.
He did have that Dookie Brown tights that he wore that one.
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
that was the worst
He
one.
was like, yeah.
Or when Triple H wore the biker shorts.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Well, when Triple H wore those, it was not because he thought, well, I'm going to look badass in this. No, he did it because he had a pulled groin, so he had to wear some.
Yep, and Shawn's tights wasn't finished, so he had to wear
Yeah,
the
so he had to
brown
wear
ones.
those. I guess didn't plan and bring another gear.
Have you noticed now they stopped blurring out the WWF?
I
Yep.
have.
I noticed that not too long. I've been watching, Tough Enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tough Enough was a good
What
reality
season
show.
of Tough Enough, in your guys' opinion, was the best?
Shit, which one's the one with Daniel Pewter?
That was actually the best one, honestly, because
Yeah.
Think about it.
I do
It
like
gave us Ryback. Okay, can't be all
Skip
in there.
Sheffield at first.
Yeah, Skip Sheffield gave us the Miz. Greatest one right there. I don't care what they say.
That's right. And you know, Danny Putter, I mean, yeah,
Daniel Pewter just thought he was bigger than anything.
Look at that.
but you also got to admit, the man came in and he wasn't going to be a bitch.
He thought, but think about it. What he did is they had to resell it.
Yep.
I'm
He,
liking that crucifix into the sunset flip.
Yep, and Shawn Michaels stopping it with a punch. And then going down the come
I
down.
don't know if I'd like to do a pin like that where my nuts in somebody's face. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Now that's a nice drop kick.
It's wrestling.
Put
though.
some stink on it.
It's wrestling though. You
I'm
gotta
not putting
ignore-
my nuts in somebody's
you
face,
got to ignore that you're putting your nuts inside your face. when
and
you
I'm
throw
not
that
having
pin.
nobody put their nuts in
Who
my
do you think has
face.
the best drop kick?
We talked about this earlier.
I think I like the Von Erichs.
My
They did good drop kicks.
I also would throw Okada in there as an honorable mention because he gets high.
No, RVD gets high.
Randy Orton has a good drop
Okada
kick.
gets high too. You need to watch his. Man gets off.
You
his
totally
feet.
missed the joke, you dumb shit.
I didn't miss joke. I know RBD gets high. He's a high man. He offered me weed once,
Oh, you a lie.
and I offered him cocaine.
You a lie.
And he offered
Double
me
jerk
like,
off, Jarrett.
You
Hey,
been hitting the slopes, Johnny? You already
Yeah.
hitting the slopes? You're back at it.
Yeah, that's right. Because when you become Superfly again, you hit it. You get the hair.
You
get
got to
the-
live the Superfly.
That's right.
yeah, I think I was the only one I knew who Road Dogg was. He's a second generation wrestler
Yep.
from the great Armstrong family, great Southern wrestling. Bullet Bob Armstrong, 4 sons who
Yep.
all 4 kids at one point or another all took something great from Bullet Bob. The promos went to Road Dogg, Brian James, Brian Armstrong. Brad Armstrong, greatest technical wrestler out of the whole family. Scott Armstrong, he was a referee, but he was also a wrestler in his own right.
Sure was.
Look dead on Bob Armstrong. Steve Armstrong, kind of the thing, but they all took one thing and accentuated it. Road Dogg, he'll be the first to admit, he is not the greatest wrestler, but he's a better sports entertainer than anybody.
Yes,
He's
sir.
a greater sports entertainer than Bret Hart. He'll even be the first to tell you.
Same thing with John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena couldn't wrestle worth a shit, but
No.
he could talk you into the ring.
Sell a fucking T-shirt like it was crack, dude.
Yep.
Golly.
Is that you?
20, dude.
Someone
When you can,
texted me.
dude, when you can have a new T-shirt every week and still selling,
Yeah.
it's crazy. And there's people that bought every T-shirt. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm
'cause
sure.
a new one came out.
And it's the same design. Well, maybe not the same design, but
different, but
hustle, loyalty, respect. The T-shirts, the shirts,
I remember
the
when I was a-
wristbands, the headband that he uses as an armband.
I remember when I was a kid, I didn't even like John Cena, but I had a John Cena shirt.
Exactly.
Not like I didn't like him, but he wasn't my favorite. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And, you know, it took
Man,
him-
what I used to like to do, would love to see, was Shawn Michaels when he fed for his comeback. He'd whip his opponent from one buckle to the other, bounce off the ropes, and hit with the flying forearm. Then he just did the forearm where he ducked the clothesline and then hit you with the forearm.
Exactly. But, you
See,
know,
there he is going for the elbow.
Yep, for his elbow.
Shawn Michaels,
I like his elbow.
Perry.
Yeah, I like his elbow too.
You see,
I like how he
You
hits
think
the
that-
elbow.
he kind of flexed right before he get it.
Yep.
Kind
And
of
he
looked
take
like
his-
it.
take
I
his
saw
air
him
and
do it. I saw Shane do an elbow drop off the thing to the table when he was fighting Test in '99 in the Greenwich Street Fight, lover
Yep.
or leaver match.
Recently saw that on a
Test
Wrestling Bios.
Test did that, and I mean Shane went up there and did that. And was coming down. And was like, yeah.
Yep. Shane's another one that you gotta give some credit to. Man,
He couldn't wrestle for shit.
he could
His
sell his ass off.
Can't throw a
working punch to save
Exactly.
Can't throw a punch to say.
Every time they throws a punch,
Dude,
it looks weak.
Because he fucking lights them up, dude, with the punches.
Yeah.
But he's taken some bumps, but that's all really he was.
Yeah.
And some storylines with Vince and stuff. And
Yeah, he
Yep.
was either teaming with Vince or going against Vince.
Exactly. That's exactly it. He was good at
Oh,
selling. Oh, that was a nice
Superplex.
suplex. This man.
Okay,
that's
he
it.
hasn't worked on the leg all match, but he's going for that finish.
Yeah, he's not very smart. He should have worked on that leg.
Oh, see, Sean's like, sake.
That was good. because he saw he had a ring awareness.
Oh, there he goes. Well, I spoke
There we go.
too soon. He
Starts
went
working
for that
on
leg
leg.
drop.
That's pretty great because now he can work on it and get ready for that figure four.
Now watch it. He does it, steps over, and then he spins.
Oh, ref
Oh, poor Earl.
Ref
That
bunt.
thing
Now here
kid
comes
rocking
Rhodey.
in the free world.
You can't count Rhodey out because Rhodey's out there with him.
I've never figured this out. Does Earl Hebner have a twin brother?
Yes.
He does. Okay.
Dave Habner.
His brother's name is Dave Hebner, and at one point they actually worked that into a storyline. At one point,
Yeah.
He's got a son named Brian.
Yep.
Brian's not a fan of Samantha Irvin.
Oh man,
Which he's got his right to his opinion.
he is.
We don't have to like it, but that's what he does. Speaking of Samantha Irvin, have you seen her Insta?
Yes.
Ooh,
That's
good Lord. At
hot.
least the first picture.
Ricky Shea.
Rick
I want to
O'Shea.
know your secrets.
Who's Ricky Shea?
Ricky Shea?
You said Ricky Shea.
You said Ricky. You said Ricky Shea.
Because I'm giving him a nickname.
You're a little loopy from yesterday. Did
I'm
Andy
giving
light
him-
you up? Did Andy light you up yesterday?
I'm giving him. No, he didn't.
He-
I lit him up.
Oh. How'd it go, Sean? Break me down through the match. Or break us down, the viewers.
Yes.
Okay. They come out. Andy's yelling,
Who
screaming.
had a better entrance?
Well, it was Andy. What up, true story?
That's because I was ready to get a hold of Andy.
Well, hold on. Can I tell this? Will you stop trying to defend yourself? Let me tell the story. He asked me. Fool.
Oh, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels just beat. That was when he won the third in his final Oh, damn, she's nice.
Dude, when I was a kid, I always wanted that tattoo. I might get it.
That's Shawn Michaels with the
Yeah, I always wanted it.
right. But Andy's was great. Y'all screaming. Even some fans were cheering for Johnny though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Any chance for Andy?
not really, but he wasn't one chance. Johnny came out. He was ready to go. He wasn't ready for no thing. Rolled into the ring.
I'll tell you what.
Now,
happened to
this
Andy.
was not a technical masterpiece like we've been watching.
True
We don't
story.
know. We ain't heard from him since
True
he got
story.
beat last night.
I'll tell you what happened to him. He got his ass beat last night.
Anyways, I'm trying to hold him on down. I'm trying to check him in for stuff. I was there for this match.
This was
Shelton
in-
Benjamin,
this was in
RVD
Rock.
at Backlash 06.
Where you at, Sean?
Way up there. I bought the DVD, tried to find it. I could not see myself at all.
How much did you pay for a ticket back then?
Shit. You asking me to remember that? I didn't pay that much.
This was a good match between
But
Shelton Benjamin and-
funny story, a true story about this match. I'll do a little sidebar.
You'll see it when I post it soon.
Okay. Backlash 06 here in Lexington, Kentucky. Jimmy, the wrestler that would become known as Jimmy Wang Yang, came down trying to impress a girl. You know, trying to get free tickets to the show. Is that Cody Matthews? Oh, shit.
Where?
Right there in the white shirt with the hat.
I don't know.
The
That
rope's
dude-
blocking
that
view.
dude looks a little bigger than Cody Matthews.
I think it's him. Because he was a pretty bigger.
Oh, nice count.
He wasn't that big back then. See, I can't see. The rope's in the way. No, that's Cody. That's Cody. He was there. Anyways,
My cousin was
he
there.
came in and they signed him because they wanted to use him to practice what the Spirit Squad's finish was. You know, where they'd all four take one and throw him up in the air and then let him land, kind of like a version of a pop-up powerbomb. That's what he did.
Yep.
But I was in that building. Superfly was too before he was Superfly in 1998, November 16th to be exact, the night after Survivor Series, 1998. The infamous Monday Night Raw where Road Warrior Hawk fell off the Titan, quote unquote, fell off the Titantron.
Yep.
Johnny says he was pushed. I say he was fell.
I watched.
We're going to argue with that. You were a kid. You don't.
I watched the Pukinator do it. He didn't try to help him. He just pushed him.
He tried to pull him back. And
I
dude
saw
pushed, puke, dude. I seen it. I was there.
I saw the replay.
You were
Pushed
lying.
him.
But anyways, that's kind of what happened. And then RVD's got a little scratch on his eye there in this match. Let's put some weed on it, RVD.
How you think Andy felt after those double knees that I gave him?
I don't know. As soon as we hear from him, we'll do it. But back to the NiceGuyAndy pod. I tried to keep them civil. I did the best I could. Sometimes Andy was good. Andy wasn't going to do it. Andy was trying to avoid contact at all time. Johnny was ready to go. I tried to keep them both down. They were all choking, finishing.
Andy was cheap.
Andy was choking it. Yeah. Johnny was going down, couldn't keep going. But Johnny would have some hope spots and doing pretty good. Johnny hit that podcast elbow. Normally he runs the ropes and does something.
But since I saw that Austin did one, I was like, this time I'll do it standing. Because you don't want to always do the same thing.
But you didn't see him do that because his match was after yours.
I know, but if I did it and he does it, it would have been not good for his match.
Well, we're first match. We call the same.
I know, but you don't want to ruin
Okay, shut up anyways. Yeah. Poop dog. I think I knew that guy. Like someone in went to school with. But yeah, it was good. Jane was doing something. I had to jump on her. Andy tried to hit Johnny with a low blow. I caught him. Andy wasn't having it.
What point did you get fired? After the match?
It was after the match because Andy got pinned.
My favorite part, though, is when I took that plunger and I shoved it into his
Yeah,
face.
he shoved a plunger for all the times he had to plunge the toilets.
Man, I had some stinkers back then. I had some stinkers.
That's why Andy got it tempo.
Yeah, he used that exact same plunger.
That's bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, the Gold Star chili and man.
It was revenge.
Speaking of which, Gold Star Chili's no longer at the mall. I'm upset.
They haven't been at the mall for years, I don't think.
I haven't been. Well, that shows how long it's been since I've been at the mall.
I don't think I've ever seen Gold Star chili in the mall.
I have. That's the way I used to get it. But then I realized they got one up there at Hamburg.
Yeah.
But yeah, Johnny got his comeuppance. Andy.
Is that technically a DQ though? He hit him with
I got my eye poked twice in that match.
And it was Andy that brought in the plunger and tried to use it on me.
Yeah, but the one who uses it.
I
That's who
didn't.
gets DQ'd.
Well, I heard that's what happened. I didn't see it. I had to go back and look at footage. I did see it, but I couldn't call it at the time.
See, it was Andy's fault, though. He brought it in, ran at me, went to hit me. I grabbed it, and then I punched him. And then he goes back to the turnbuckle. And I was like, well, since Sean's blinded, I'll just run up and I'll give him what he deserves.
Both should have been DQ'd.
Yeah, that's no better.
You poked my eye the first time, and then Andy got me the second time.
Mine was an accident, though.
It
Andy
don't
was
matter.
on purpose.
You both were an accident.
John, that ain't much better than.
But
what
I
Jane
can't
was
call it
doing
now.
to
The match is over.
My name is Johnny.
Johnny.
Dickhead. I'll call you what the hell I want to call. I'll call you shithead if you don't like it.
I did what I had to do last night.
Well, I don't know. That sounds a little cheap to me, Johnny.
It wasn't cheap. He was going to use the weapon on me first.
Yeah, but
Sometimes you got to
Either way it goes, Johnny pulled off the victory. He got his name back. We can complain about it all we want to. It's not going to change nothing.
I just got to ask Andy, how did the double knees feel? Because after that, when he start holding his chest and...
Another thing that almost happened that could have really been avoided, Calamity Jane almost fell off the apron, but she caught herself. And no, Jane, I didn't push you.
No, he wasn't. Jane said. What you doing, B? Joyce said.
What up, Grandma, Mama Steele?
He's
I
hanging
remember
out
Mama
here.
Steele.
Hanging out.
That's Mama
Chilling.
Steele. I remember her. KCW
That's right.
days.
You know, one thing I like about this match is that you're seeing ECW's RBD versus Kurt Angle's former teammate, Shelton Benjamin. One of the
He's
best
not
at
only
high
Kurt
fly-
Angle's former
and Charlie
teammate,
Haas.
he was, no. Brock Lesnar's
Yeah, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew.
Sheldon Benjamin was an athlete.
roommate in college
Yep.
before he got signed. Brock got Shelton signed.
And this is way before he started having the gold standard hair.
Hey,
Where did it?
It's still
He-
during his
He wrestled in college somewhere.
Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Yep.
Oh, so it was like D1, D2. Or no, it was like
I don't know.
D2, D3 maybe.
Yeah, but Brock became an
Brock was-
NCAA champion.
That was on purpose.
That's
Ah ha ha.
I'm not time I get to see him. Laugh out loud. Like
It's
watching
about
the show.
time, I think.
Appreciate it, Joyce.
Thank you, Miss Mama Steele. Mama Steele. I can't
Oh.
call her Miss Joyce. I've always called her Mama Steele.
Nice chin lock. Always raking that. Always stretching the nose.
Oh, he's raking that face, showing heel work. Yeah, that's Cody Matthews.
Well, that's awesome to see Cody Matthews out there.
Crowd. Well, I got to think about a lot of Kentucky wrestlers were here. I think even after his one wrestler I would have liked to have known we've had here, but unfortunately he has since passed on. Jeff Vickers, Aftershock.
Yep.
Uncle Shock, as I called him.
I called him Uncle Sheik.
Uncle Sheik. Yeah, Sheik. Sheik Aftershock.
Would have also liked to have gotten gentleman Jim Chadwick in here. That would have been someone to pick the brain.
I'm not going to lie. After Jim died, I didn't watch independent wrestling forever. I barely paid attention to wrestling for a short while after that. I was like, nope. Because any questions I had about wrestling was like that, I'd have to get it. Oh, slamming them
Scoop
down,
slam.
working on that back.
That's around the time my dad retired. I think he retired in 2012 because he was in the same class as Abyss, and
Yep.
I think he did a show. What year did Jim die?
2013.
13. Because I think he had the they did the memorial show for him.
Yep.
And that's when Dad and Uncle Al had the wigs, and they snatched them off at the end of the match. I can't remember who they was wrestling, but
Yeah.
I'll always remember that.
Yeah, that
show.
was the last show really I went to up until 2021.
Yep.
I couldn't too much.
That's understandable.
Remember he'd come out with that kendo stick, dude.
That
and he'd be
kendo
threat-
stick
he'd
and
be
those
threatening-
pink socks.
Dude, he'd be threatening to beat it. That Hulk shirt he used to wear, he'd be threatening us
Yes.
to beat us with
Yep.
that kendo stick, dude. We
I didn't
Hey.
even get to know him, and I was able to put together his look.
so did you
Superfly was inspired by Jim Chadwick. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
That's where this comes from. And the gold sequence.
Yeah, but Jim Chadwick was great, and not just what he did in the ring. Because if I went to a show when Jim Chadwick was on, and I went there in a bad mood, and Jim Chadwick was on, I never left in a bad mood. I couldn't stop and get. I was happy and he made me laugh. And then once I got to working the business, we set up with the ring crew, doing my training back in the day.
Ooh, nice. He fought out.
I was helping. Good Lord!
Jump from the ring up to the top rope. Oh, superplex.
You know who I just thought of? He might have passed on, but you remember Daryl? Did he pass away, or is he's?
That was kind of like security guard Daryl.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
That
He's
is
kind of retired doing that.
That is Mama Steele's the love of her life. Daryl is the love of Mama Steele's life. She's gonna be mad about that one.
She gonna whoop your ass.
oh, he's got inside submission.
Rear naked choke.
Yep. Yeah.
Mine's got to update.
You got that voice on, too.
Yep. She's. Thank you, Mama Steel.
You know, B-Man, I think that you could make it inside the ring, too.
There's one person that I would like to be my dance partner in the ring, and it'd be my brother. Just to prove to him that I am the best, like that I've always been better than him, and I think one day we'll set it up. I don't know if he would ever be ready for me, and like he knows he would lose, but you know,
what would your finisher be?
You know, Johnny, sorry to bring back old memories, but the super kick.
Yep, or cattle mutilation. Cattle mutilation involves the arms being wrenched.
Yeah.
And you see, you go over him, you got the arms hooked. It's like you're back inside the college days.
Yeah.
Doing that 4-time state championship.
And I had two moves I'd do that'd be my favorite moves. My favorite one to do was the banana split. But it was one of the hardest ones to get, but once you get it, it's fucking rough.
That's right.
And the chicken wing.
Yep.
Them two moves.
That would be your third finisher right there.
Speaking of which, now I'm hungry. I want chicken wings.
Dude, I'm hungry too. I thought about getting food over here.
Mama still said, Brandon, you better stop lying about your nana.
You know you were in love with Daryl. You were in love with Daryl.
I used to work with Daryl up in Georgetown for a short while, man. Every year and again, he'd go get himself an ice cream from that concession stand.
He
always had dip in a Mountain Dew bottle in his back pocket.
Yep.
And sometimes he would have his cheek. He'd be showing some crack. He'd be showing some crack sometimes.
Yep. And not the drug crack, his butt crack.
And that's why my Nana loves him so much.
Look at this, man.
Dude,
If he shows up next time with a knot on his head, Mama Steel, I know I'm gonna, I swear up and down he fell.
Oh, split-legged moonsault.
OVD was the first person I saw do that. That was his finish when he was in WCW for that blink and you miss it time.
Nana, Nana, I gotta know who, if me and Richie, it's my goofy ass brother's name. If we were in the ring, who would win? I'm the favorite.
That's a tough one. But then again, B-Money is tougher than Richie.
Yeah, we ain't seen Richie on here. He's been on here like what? Once?
He came the one time.
Once. You know why? Because he was scared that you might put him inside a chicken wing.
Yeah.
And then he was talking a big game inside chat, and then he disappeared.
Talking about when he broke my wrist, when he cheated and broke. We was just simply we was in the practice room one day and we was practicing, and he was what was it? He did a move and he rolled over, and my thumb. Or no, this part of my arm touched my thumb and it popped in 3 places.
Ooh.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, I was back on the mat.
Wow.
Yeah. And he was bringing it up.
And
like
he was injured his whole career, broken kneecaps, shit.
Whoa.
You know, I only got one true love, Jason Momoa. That's what Mama still said.
But when you're sleeping with Jason Momoa, you're thinking about Daryl, right, Mom?
So funny story. I think I was at her house or my house, and I pick up her phone one day, and her background screen is Jason Momoa.
Right.
I can't pronounce his last name. And I was just like, Nana, what the hell is this? And then I opened it and it was Daryl, but the lock screen was Jason Momoa.
So you're saying that inside, after you opened it, was Daryl
Yeah, it was Daryl.
the whole time?
Dude, we used to give me and my brother and my cousins used to give Daryl hell, dude.
No, we all did.
We used to try to sneak in the ring and stuff. Daryl, let us get in the ring. Let us get in the ring.
Yep.
Oh,
Get back.
that briefcase is sweet.
Yep.
Contrary to what fans might
Back
think,
when
that
RVD,
really
when you
hurts.
could personalize your Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh, Joyce said, don't think so.
The worst briefcase though was Damian Sandow.
Oh,
Yeah.
the leather one looked like a chocolate bar.
It was leather.
Yeah.
It looked. I don't know. It looked like.
Flavors are brown.
It looked like a suitcase.
It looked like it was like steel almost, but like painted brown. I didn't know what the fuck they had going on.
Nice balance on Shelton Benjamin.
Mm.
Oh, but got countered.
Sheldon Benjamin's one of the best athletes to ever come through.
How
Yes,
he
he
never
is.
held a world title is criminal.
Yep, because he was
I
on.
think his only kicker is he couldn't talk.
Put him with fucking Paul Heyman. Something. Get him a manager. Get this
Missed
guy a manager.
opportunity. They
He
should
was-
have done that.
He was too talented.
I met him when him and Charlie both got let go from WWE.
Mm.
And they went to Ring of Honor. I went at a show and met them both there. They were both cool as hell to me.
What year did he get let go?
2010.
Yep.
Because it was right when Jack Swagger
Well,
cashed in on. Yeah, that was Cody.
Cody Matthews
Guest of the podcast at one point.
doing his thing.
he don't still wrestle, does he?
Yep, he
He
does.
does occasionally. He may not be doing it all the time, but he does wrestle.
Look at that.
I remember
RB
watching.
got the win.
I remember
Back
watching
when
him
it
back
was
in the WCCW.
Money in the Bank versus title.
Remember when Money in the Bank actually meant something?
Yeah, I hear they.
Now it's like fucking Otis won it. One
Well, he
year.
didn't really win it. It
Yeah,
just. I'm not gonna lie. That Money in the Bank during COVID, well, it was at WWE headquarters.
it was fun. Like I enjoyed it.
It was basically WWE's version of Donkey Kong. Not Donkey. Yeah, Donkey Kong.
Yep.
Okay, why they telling us now? 6 months from now.
I know, right? And that's from back then, though. Back when 2060 went, because there's Zack Ryder.
Me and Johnny were there where the night he won the NWA title off Trevor Murdoch.
Yep.
Nice.
And I got my picture taken with Trevor Murdoch that night, and then he loses the title.
You're a curse.
I probably was. We joked about that.
Trevor Murdoch, if you're watching, please don't hold it against Sean. He didn't mean to take a picture with you before you lost the title.
No,
But it wasn't just me. But remember, I also met Chris. That same show, I get out and go to the bathroom. As I'm in there, there's Christopher Adonis, a.k.a. Chris Masters.
Yep.
He's in the bathroom getting his hair did. I didn't look at him. I just let you get ready, this, that, and the other. I'm like, you do your thing. And he goes, I said, all right. Now, I said,
Classic match between Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart.
this was the match that solidified
Look at that.
Bret as a major single star.
that was so smooth.
Because otherwise than
Yes,
that,
it
he
was.
was just known as a Mr. Contract guy. But, yeah, Chris Adonis, the masterpiece, was in there doing his hair, getting it preparing for his match. I go use the bathroom, and I'm at the sink washing my hands. I didn't look at him. I was just like, nope, not going to. I'm going to give him his space, let him prepare.
Oh, nice crispy spin.
I had a teacher in high school, and he was in the army, and he was in Afghanistan. So he went to one of the tribute to the troop shows. He was in the bathroom just taking a leak, and somebody walks beside him, starts peeing next to him. He looks over, it's fucking Randy Orton. And then Randy Orton looked at him and goes, "That's a nice shirt." And then him and Randy switched shirts.
Nice.
But I met I got a little, what was that?
Is that your phone? Or was it mine?
I don't know. I think it was one.
No, it was me.
I met Darby Allin at like a card show one time, and oh dude, he's one of the coolest people to meet. If you get the chance, or if you have met him yet, do it. But I come up to him and I was just gonna get a picture.
Yeah.
And then he asked me if I could guess his manager's age, and I guess 38. His manager was 38. Literally turned 38 2 weeks ago. He told me.
Wow.
And I got a free signed picture.
Heck
nice.
yeah. Too bad he likes to go through dangerous stunts.
Yeah.
Darby Allin, to me, is a cross between Sting, Jeff Hardy, and frickin' Spike Dudley.
Yeah.
Because Spike Dudley would take bumps that...
I love these smooth side headlock takeovers.
Every time I hear Spike Dudley, all I think about is when they did that thing and he missed the table and smacked
Yes.
his
Yes.
fucking- Oh, God.
Cam says he's on his way, which I don't care. By the time he gets here, the show will be over.
Yeah, Cam. I mean, it's already almost to that time, brother. You better hurry your butt on over. Because we're watching Bret Hart take Kurt Hennig to school with these side headlocks.
Mr. Perfect, man. But prior to this, Mr. Perfect had injured his back. So he basically was injured, couldn't do something. But he's like, I will get to SummerSlam to drop the title to Bret. That was the original plan. And he, true to his word. Now, Kurt and Bret had some great matches that not a lot of people saw unless you were in the arena. This was at the time before camera phones, and not all shows at WWE are on camera.
That's right. I'm coming, just need right home.
Your ass is walking, motherfucker. Look at that
Oh,
baby
scoop slam.
face work.
Takes him
I've
down.
never
Oh,
seen. That's the first time I'd ever seen Bret do a scoop slam. Bret's kind of healing up in this match, even though he's the baby.
Yep. Nice clothesline, takes him over the top rope.
Dude, that sale was incredible.
Who the? Oh, Coach.
Yep. Bret's going up. He's like, get back in here.
I'll take you home, Cam, if you're good. No, you're screwed.
Don't let Sean wind down you, though.
Hey, no, we don't talk that way. Coach is running.
Well, Cranion's trying to leave. Bret falls.
Bret's trying to leave, Mr. P.
Oh, he ripped his singlet. That's how you know this is serious business.
John, you know Cam is Team Andy.
No, he's not.
He's not?
Well, no, supposedly he was the one who picked up when
Yeah.
Johnny got beat and left for dead. Cam was the one that picked him up.
Really?
Yeah, he was the mole.
And he figured it out when he saw the hands.
He was the mole. I had nothing to do with it. He thought it was me.
Which was weird.
We
because-
talked before the match. I said, dude, I'm not the mole. I don't care. You guys are doing this. I'm being down the middle.
Sean, I really didn't think you'd call it down the middle.
I did.
He did.
Well, if you called it down the middle, would that technically make you on John's side?
Impartial, basically.
So
I meant partial.
You could be a mole.
I'm not a mole.
We might not ever figure out. It's like the Montreal screw job. We don't know.
It does make me think that I am a little bit more athletic than I thought.
Cause you lost that money quick. Did you pay Sean up here? Was that the whole plan?
No. That was not the plan at all. I lost my money because Andy's Mr. Starting Fun Well did something to take away
Are
my
you
money.
sure about that?
I mean, I went poor awfully fast. I slept beside a dumpster. I had to try and find me a stripper, and I couldn't find one because someone was always taking the strippers from me. I slept beside a dumpster for weeks. And then
How'd you manage to sleep in the dumpster when they empty them every week? Twice a week, even.
because whenever they were going to empty them, I would sleep around the back of the studio.
I gave you $1 one time. You remember that?
You did.
Yeah, and I could only buy a stick of gum. So they found out that.
Oh, Brett fell on the camera guy or whatever the hell that guy is.
Oh. Man, just seeing Kerr with his singlet ripped. He's like, come on, ref. And he holds up to that ripped up singlet like, he did this to me. And Brett's telling him.
Yeah, but in this match, Mr. Perfect's back is killing him. Remember, he didn't wrestle for almost 2 years after this.
And how do you think about it, B-Money, how after you hear how Andy acted at the end of the match? How he felt throughout it?
Being a business partner and being under Andy, I mean, I knew that type of stuff was going to happen. And being in that little Andy's team, Andy, I know how Andy is, and I know his tricks and the games that he plays and the manipulation and everything that he does it's rotten, man.
Yeah. And when we were inside the match and I chopped him that one time, I saw the fear inside his eyes because he covered up suddenly. I was like,
I'm not going to lie. Chops hurt like shit.
yeah.
I've taken Tuffy's chop. I'm not proud of that. I've taken your chop.
Tuffy has a hell of a chop.
Yes, he does.
Dude, I seen Larry D hit Bishop Blake with a chop in like a Rumble match or something. Dude, he smacked the life out of this guy, dude. It was the hardest chop I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of fucking chops. Dude, I don't know. Dude, I don't know if it was the selling or what. Dude, he hit him so hard.
I saw a match, a friend of mine, Dizzle, he's been on here a couple times.
Yep.
He was in a battle royal, every man in the ring. He got chopped by everybody in that match.
Oh.
When he left, his chest looked like hamburger meat.
A chopping party.
Oh, God. Everybody chopped it.
How many chops have you taken?
I took the one from Tuffy. Still have nightmares over. I've taken probably upwards of 10 chops total in my life.
Tuffy
I don't
was the
like
hardest?
Yes. But one day, I took a lot of chops from some family on my back.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Yes. Double chopped, wet-handed, everything.
What was it, dude? Well, my dad would wake us up for school in the morning with a chop, dude. It was brutal. He'd wake us up with a chop. One time he super kicked my brother in the throat. That was pretty funny because my brother started crying about it.
Your dad can super kick?
Dude, he can super kick. My dad was athletic.
Yeah, I did. I liked his old finish, the Cobra Cut Slam, a.k.a. the
Hibernator.
I'm going to get myself in shape.
Johnny, round is a shape, but that's not what they mean.
I'm going to get myself into shape so I can jump higher when the next time I do a splash.
Are you planning to have another match? Are we hearing this announcement now? Do you want to start training for a match?
Is it Sean Johns versus John?
Yep.
Lee? Sean Johns, when are you going to have a match?
I'm not wrestling.
Why not?
If anything, I'll referee some matches. I thought they were going to... I was under the impression when I got there I was going to be reffing 2 matches. The Andy versus Johnny match and the Austin Diamond versus Joe Monroe match.
Did you ref that?
No, they were ribbing me.
Joe got toe-cocked with the kendo stick.
Yeah. Joe pulled off the victory, but only by DQ.
Yep, and then he got a cane shot to the head as well. From Scott Diamond. Off the middle rope.
Scott Diamond jumped off
Yep.
the ropes? I missed that.
Yep.
Oh, I was getting changed at the time. I had
Yeah.
my back to the I had my back to the camera in the back. I couldn't see nothing.
Yep, he climbed up on that middle rope while Austin carried over Joe and then came off it with a cane shot to the head.
I cannot wait for this.
I bet you
finish,
Scott's feeling it today. Now, he's still okay. Oh, the guy's almost 60 years old.
Cam,
We love you, Scott Diamond.
Cam, the show's almost over. You better come.
Alrighty, we're about 10 minutes out for the end of the show, guys. Everybody that chimed in the comment, I'm going to say my goodbyes first. You guys can. Johnny, welcome back, buddy. Glad to call you Johnny.
That's right.
I'm tired of just calling you Jahn, even
It
though
was
it's
hard
short.
to call him just Jahn.
Right? B Money, always a pleasure, man. I was disappointed in how you were acting, but I knew in the heart of hearts you had some good in you. We still cool, buddy. Nothing but love for you. Andy, if you ever watch this, man, where you at, brother? We got nothing but love for you. Hopefully this evil's gotten out of you. Calamity Jane, we love you. Mama Steel, good hearing from you, ma'am. Hopefully you lean over and tell Daryl we said hi.
She's gonna be so mad. She
gonna
might,
whoop
dude, she
the
might
shit
come
out
for
of me.
you. Sean Johns versus Mama Steel. Steel cage match.
I'd pay to see it.
Party Cam Man, whatever the hell your name is. We'll see you when you get here if you do come.
I want to know what you're. I want to know what's in Johnny's head right now.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, after last night, I still feel like I could do a match. I think I'm going to get the...
Who do you want to face? Say it right now in front of everybody. Point, look at that camera. Say, I, Superfly Johnny Lee, want to wrestle.
I want to wrestle you, Party Man Cam.
Of all the people, you choose Party Man Cam.
Because...
Are you that much of
Who
a
was-
coward?
who
He
was the-
pulled you from the muck.
But he was
He
the
pulled
first
you out of that
He
field.
was the first person to turn on me.
He pulled you out of that field.
He did. But this is
He
not...
saved you. He
this
was
is-
the mole.
This is not about revenge.
No, you
This
don't
is
need
about
to.
mutual
Oh,
respect.
why? Because you think Cam's easier to wrestle? Because
No,
he
this
always
is-
loses his
No, this is
matches?
mutual respect, thank you. Unless you get to that ring like I did and stand across from Andy and understand that me and him,
I know you're not talking trash about me.
I'm not talking trash about you, but let me tell you something. When I say I want Party Cam, don't treat Party Cam like he's weak. Party Cam proved to me that he can handle it. So I want Party Cam.
Oh man.
Got to have somebody better.
You trying to call Party Cam weak?
No, I'm
That is-
not. I'm
Okay.
just thinking, set your sights higher. Quit going for the easy. Quit going for low-hanging fruit. No offense, Cam.
Quit Jake Pauling it, Johnny.
Yeah, quit. Ooh,
I'm not
nice.
Jake Paul.
Quit Jake Pauling it and go for somebody big, man. Don't try to face because you want to face. Let's see.
Party Cam's now part
Call
of the
out,
main
call
roster.
out Wardlow.
Yeah, I want a piece of Wardlow. I'll kick his ass.
Okay, let's not go that far.
I mean,
But
he is
somebody in Kentucky wrestling, who you want to face?
hired. No one I can think of right now.
Ethan Higher. He'll
Yeah.
take you higher.
Yeah, I can take a. Wait a minute. Even higher, he's a 7-foot giant, though. The man is 7 foot.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, brother.
That's true. He is Ring Jones champion. I think I can do it. Dallas Edwards, I'm calling you out too. It's
Why
time
are
for
you
you to
picking
step
all
up
the
and show
short
up.
people?
You're the one that suggested it.
I
said
could
Ethan
ask you would have a good match. I didn't say you would do it because you felt you could beat a guy, beat a 7 foot tall giant. Look at that. That's a perfect
The video will
Kurt
be
Hennig
posted.
spot right there.
Maddie,
Grabbing
soon.
the ropes, gets kicked in the leg, goes ass over TK.
Yep. Party Camp's not coming. So, B Money, your goodbyes.
Well, Maddie, we're posted when we're good and ready. Hey, would you have Maddie as your manager, as your valet? Maddie the Fox. Long time we have not seen you chime in a while, Maddie.
Just glad Chris Play's not here. The
Oh.
first thing they'd be doing is Yeah.
Maddie, why ain't you been chiming in here lately?
Oh, look at Coach got his hat knocked off.
Who was Coach?
I'm trying to remember. He looks familiar. We need to see his face so we can know. Now that hat's off, we can see who it is.
Scroll down. Somebody's showing you.
Where's the video from last night?
I bet all y'all. All right. Maddie, we're working on it. It'll be posted momentarily. We're going to show it to everybody first.
The
Yep.
anticipation is crazy. I can't wait for the footage.
Oh, look at that. It's not figure four. This is a...
It's going
Leg
for the
lock.
shoop shoulder.
Yep. That's a unique way of putting it
Well,
on, too.
It's
And he won. Nope.
yeah, he won. He won.
The way he did was that first.
Well, he
started out-
couldn't do it the way he normally does, but he chimed it on. Stu Hart, Helen Hart. Brett's a dual citizen. He's Canadian and because he was born in Montana.
That's B Money.
That's B Money. That's your future husband. I'm
wanna
sorry,
say-
Maddie. I love you. I'm just kidding.
You want to
She
say
just say
goodbye?
who's B Money?
Yeah, she goes.
She said, "Who's that guy?"
Well, I've been keeping it civil on here, but nobody asks that question unless you live under a rock. You don't ask who B Money is. Everybody knows who B Money is. What am I, Johnny?
You're the 4-time state champion.
Come on.
That's right.
Nobody asks who I am.
You even got a belt that has your time as a collegiate wrestler.
Those side
on
plates engraved.
there. That's right. Oh, how much your money got?
Oh, the original ladder match.
B Money, you're up.
Oh,
Maddie, you don't want to get with a guy just because he has lots of money.
same.
You should get with a guy for his great personality.
Yeah, like Sean.
I got multiple personalities. Oops.
Whoa. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for commenting, supporting the channel. It's good to see Johnny Lee is back. We got
Appreciate it.
Sean Johns here.
Yes,
Always
sir.
pleasure to sit here with these two legends and icons of the podcast wrestling world. And this is B Money, the greatest ever to do anything to grace God's earth. I'm just, the best at everything. But that's about it.
That's right.
All right.
And I just want to say thank you.
I want to say this. Sorry, Johnny. I'll let you go, but I got to say this. If you pray or anything, send good thoughts to Bobby Blade, friend of the show. His dad's going through a rough time. Let's keep his father Ed in your thoughts, prayers. Send good vibes. Bobby needs it. There we go.
That's
John,
right.
take over, buddy.
And who cares where Andy's at, Maddie? I beat him like a scolding dog last night.
Andy's done. We don't know where.
That's right.
We haven't heard from Andy.
I saw the fear
He
in his
did
eyes
chime
after that
in,
shot.
but then he's gone.
Yeah, he
I
ran.
had a missed call from him right before the match.
You know why? Because he thought that he could try to get someone to come out there and try to stop Sean from doing his job. But guess what? Sean is impartial. So I want to say thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you, Mama Steele, for calling in. Thank you.
Mama
chiming
still
in.
didn't call. Andrew Dubrowning, thanks for calling in. Even Mike Maverick,
Yeah.
appreciate you.
And I want to thank everyone that's been commenting, everyone that's been watching.
Even if it is, Maddie.
And pardon me, Cam, you were late to the party, just like always. But that's why you're party man.
They better catch us while we are before we get super famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is the time to watch the Nice Guy Andy podcast. Is when we're not that popular, you're still gonna be able to see us at wrestling shows.
Yeah.
A couple years, hell, maybe even a couple months, we'll be out there hanging on Lamborghini yachts and
That's right, midget strippers.
midget strippers,
Throwing money around on the booty.
And all it takes is $1.
That's
$1
right.
a month, y'all.
Subscribe for 99 cents.
That's less than a cheeseburger at McDonald's now.
That's right.
You can't even
And-
get a gallon of gas for $1 anymore.
No. People spend more than that a day at Starbucks.
And guys, we just want to say, find us at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Nice Guy Andy Podcast, Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast, SuperFly, Jahn Lee, Underdash, Podcast, Nice Guy Andy Podcast, Sean Johns, Sean Point Johns, B Money, 4x, 4X. And make sure that y'all give us some love, because when y'all see us, you're going to be seeing us getting famous, getting those strippers, getting those midget
You
strippers.
can say
getting
you
them
knew
all.
us when.
That's right.
You could be that guy. Oh, I knew old Johnny back then. I knew old Sean back then. Man,
And if you ain't having fun,
you ain't.
You ain't getting none.
damn skip it.
Yeah.
Nice Guy Andy Podcast.
Anyways, you guys go on your little rinky-dink bullshit podcast.
Watch the Nice Guy Andy podcast.
Meditate, elevate, and dominate. Do it with the Nice Guy Andy Podcast.
John, you know I got.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You're going to, brother.
I gotta see this footage.
you guys go on your little rinky-dink